All right. Hello, everyone. Hi, how are you? This is Kay. Good to see you again. So today is the 21st of April, 2024, and this is on Sunday. So as a weekly topic, today I will be sharing my analysis on Forex pairs on my watch list, and also gold, WTI, and indices, and Bitcoin, and also the news from tomorrow. Okay, so looks like the markets are active, especially USD has been strong last week, and I see also some potential trends this week. So let me share my analysis based on that perspective. Okay, all right, so now let me change the screen. Okay. All right, and okay, now I see comments, so let me say hi to everyone. All right, hello Summer, good to see you, thanks for joining. All right, and Ichimoku Trader, good to see you. All right, and Peter, good to see you. Raul, good to see you, thanks for joining. And Rafael, good to see you too, thanks for joining. Okay, and the Photo, good to see you. And Musa, thanks for joining as well. Appalachian, good to see you from Poland, thanks for joining. All right, 25, good to see you. Right, oh, there was a heavy thunderstorm in Dubai, but now everything is back to normal, so everything is okay. I stayed home, so I was pretty safe. Yeah, everything's okay with the flooding. Yes, thank you, Charles. Yes, all good here. But it was really big. Yeah, it was the biggest in Dubai. And yeah, I was inside at home about for like 2 days after the heavy thunderstorm, because the transportations were all closed and the roads were flooded and it was dangerous to drive. So I stayed at home, and now everything is back to normal. And I'm totally safe. Yeah, thank you very much. Hello, Costa, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Joanna, good to see you. And Carl, good to see you too. All right, Derek, thank you for joining from Texas. Thank you for joining. All right, and Vic, good to see you. Thank you for joining as well. Okay. Maximoku says, Dubai 9% tax. No, it's not. Still tax-free. All right, Hinata, good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right, and Miles, good to see you too. All right. There's more rain coming tomorrow. Oh, really? Here in Dubai? Oh, okay. I have to double check the weather forecast. Today's been a sunny day, and it's been all good. So yeah, let's see. Yesterday, actually, right, I went to the desert. And I spent the night in the desert, and that was an amazing experience. If you never tried that, you better try once in a lifetime when you are here in Dubai or somewhere else. I saw beautiful nature and beautiful sunset and sunrise. This morning was just amazing. So yeah, it was really beautiful. I stayed in a tent and spend one night there. That was really nice experience. Yes. Okay. Invest Trade, thank you for joining. Good to see you. And Didier, good to see you too. Thank you very much. Okay, so now I see many people, many viewers. So let me start the analysis. So first, as usual, I will cover the Forex pairs from Euro USD all the way down to Swiss franc JPY, and I cover the weekly time frame today. And on Mondays at the KTS Academy and also GTS graduate course, I do Mondays weekly forecast as deeper than this one, based on also the daily and the 4-hour time frames, including time cycles and Ichimoku strategy as well. So yeah, today on Sundays in this public YouTube, I will cover the weekly analysis based on the weekly time frame, just to get the bigger picture of what's happening among the markets. So Euro USD is now bearish. It broke the P wave. It broke the P wave bearish, and it's about to exit the Kumo. Technically speaking, the price is still within the Kumo. So from here, it may go up anytime. So now the chance is 50-50 whether this week candlestick becomes bullish or bearish. And Chikou span is now touching too. So this is technically range, more of in the bigger picture. So we may see downtrend this week, but it may not last long. I'm still waiting for the breakout of 1.0610, oh sorry, 1.0601, and the target 1.0447, and that will be a room of 147 pips to trade. But yeah, ideally, I prefer to wait for the Kumo breakout and sell. So let's see if that happens sometime in a few weeks. But my feeling again is that this week will be ranging on Euro USD. And next is Euro JPY. Euro JPY is continuously bullish. The price is now reaching to the swing high of 165.37, and last week was bullish, and the market has been supported by the weekly Tenkan-sen. So this is bullish to me. I look for entry opportunities to buy Euro JPY. And Kumo has been also nicely thick and big, so this one is not overbought. I liked how the market consolidated here, bearish and bullish, and now it's about to break the new high. And I think once the market breaks the high, 165.37, I think we will have a big candlestick. Then that will be, I think, a good chance to buy. So Euro JPY, I continue to look for buying opportunities. And Euro CAD is completely range. I am still waiting for the breakout of the range 1.4781, but so far I don't see any sign of the breakout. So most likely this week will be range, I think. And next is Euro AUD. Euro AUD is also within the P wave and still waiting for the breakout towards either direction. In this case, since the price was almost within the Kumo and Chikou span touching, I don't really see which way the market breaks. But during this week, whenever I see the potential breakout by reviewing the lower time frames, I don't mind entering the trade. So Euro AUD again, I'm still waiting for or monitoring the P wave breakout. And Euro Pound is also range. This market, I was also waiting for the breakout of the support level 0.8492, but looks like now it's retracing to Kijun-sen, a weekly Kijun-sen. And last week was bullish and it broke the previous resistances. So my analysis now is becoming range or retracement. It's bullish in the short term. So in this case, I take out these analysis lines on the bearish side. So, and I just monitor simply. I think this week the market touches or breaks the weekly Kijun-sen of 0.8630. So that's the very short-term target. And the pips to there is, let's see, we have a room of only 22 pips, 23 pips. So it may not be really worth to trade on this one. Yeah, and after the market touches the Kijun-sen, my feeling is that it will be resisted and retraced this way. But even so, I think the market continues range, and every week, every day, I think there will be no big trends. So most likely I focus on other trending markets than this one. So as a trend follower, I only trade on the trending markets in higher time frames. And this is not the one, so I simply skip. And next is the Euro Swiss franc. Yeah, Euro Swiss franc, after the breakout of this descending trend line, the yellow descending trend line, the market is about to break the Kumo, but it's been resisted by the Senko span A, and it's been range. So, oh sorry, this is Senko span B. This is bearish Kumo. So Senko span B is the upper part of the Kumo, and Senko span A is the lower part. So yeah, you can see that the market has been resisted by the Senko span B. So to me, this is not bullish so far. And last week was within the Kumo and pin bar. So looks like the market is now consolidating. But one of the things I will see this is in terms of the price action. This is bullish because the previous resistances and supports which I drew with the blue line, 0.9683 has been the support. So technically speaking, last week, the market closed above 0.9683. And this is, I think, a good indication that the market goes bullish. Again, this is not about Ichimoku, but this is about the price action. So previous resistances, support is now becoming the support. So to me it's bullish, but to be safer, it's better to wait for at least the Kumo breakout and expect the market breaks the resistance and continuously being bullish this way. So yeah, for me it's bullish, but the momentum is not really so strong. So this week may be range, or in the month of April could be range. And after the Kumo breakout happens, the market goes up. This could be the analysis. So that's Euro Swiss franc. And next is a Pound USD. Pound USD last week was bearish. So in the short term, you see downtrend, but now the price is within the Kumo still. So that means it can be bullish anytime. So overall, it's bearish. I think the price will be resisted. It's gonna test 1.25, I think, in near future, and test the Kumo, and eventually goes bearish. So either way, either the market breaks the Kumo now, or retest the previous support levels. I think it's better to wait for the Kumo breakout either way. There was also double top, and 1.25 was a neckline. So in the long term, I think the market continuously bearish, but in the short term, because the price is within the Kumo, it may consolidate or retrace. So yeah, Pound USD in the long term is bearish. So I wait for the retest and look for the selling opportunities. And next is Pound JPY. Okay, so Pound JPY has been continuously bullish. The price above the Tenkan Sen still, and it's been supported by the Tenkan Sen, so it's bullish now. Kumo is nicely bullish. It's getting thicker, also bigger. Kijun Sen flat, but the price being above the Tenkan Sen, it's bullish. But for the last 5 weeks, it's been consolidating. So as long as price above the Tenkan Sen, I think it goes up to 195.29. But if the market breaks the Tenkan Sen bearish, then it can go down to that Kijun Sen. So if that happens this week, then I will analyze it again on next Sunday. And I will tell my analysis. New direction may appear next Sunday. But so far it's bullish. And Pound CAD is completely range. There's no direction. Now Kumo is up, Kijun Sen is up, and Chikou span is getting closer to the candles. So it has been bullish. So this time, the market may be supported by the Kijun Sen and goes up this way continuously. So to me, it's bullish still. But if the market closes below Kijun Sen this week, then it continuously range. So the only option for me is to buy when I see the bullishness in the middle of the week this week. Because even if it goes bearish, breaks Kijun Sen, I don't think the market goes down straight because there's a Kumo here and support levels. So ideally, I want the market to go up so that, and also it breaks, once it breaks the resistance of 1.7339, then target to be 1.7627, about 285 pips above the resistance. So it's a big room to trade. So yeah, let's see if it goes bullish or not this week. And next is Pound AUD. Okay, Pound AUD is now currently range. It's completely range and there's no direction. Kumo is now becoming very flat and thin here. And Kijun Sen completely flat. Chikou span touching. So there's no trend. And the market has been really choppy. If you can see these, every single candlestick on the weekly chart, we have doji, pin bars, lots of long wicks almost every week. And it tells that within the week, every week, there are so many ups and downs in the market. And this is not ideal to trade. So far I stay away and wait until the next direction to happen. So next is Pound Swiss franc. This market is also range. The price broke the Tenkan Sen on the weekly, so looks like it's going down to Kijun Sen or the Senko span B, down 1.1067. So far it's range. I think I will just take out the resistance level, and my short-term analysis is bearish. Okay, so next is USD/JPY. USD/JPY has been continuously bullish. Last week is bullish and it's almost reaching 155 now. And my feeling is that it's reaching to 157 or 8. The ultimate target is 158. So let me just put that level here. And in the long term it's bullish. In the short term, BOJ may intervene. But so far, I have been checking some website, like Japanese website also, in news, but there's no BOJ, Bank of Japan is not implying their intervention yet. So far, since what's happening globally right now, due to fundamentals and due to global, conflict, USD has been continuously strong and JPY has been continuously weak. So I think USD/JPY as a result continuously being bullish. And this is not overbought because the Kumo is up and thick and big. So definitely it's not overbought. So it can go up to 158 is my analysis. But because BOJ may intervene anytime, I don't want to risk too much on this trade if I were to buy. Most likely I only risk 1% if USD/JPY appears to be the best pair to trade, then take buy entries and keep holding the trade. So yeah, my view is bullish on USD/JPY. Okay, and next is USD/CAD. This market is now bullish also. Like I mentioned last couple of weeks, USD/CAD could be one of the best markets to trade. And it has been the best because there was a big breakout 2 weeks ago, and last week was bearish, but my view remained the same, it's bullish. And I think it reaches 1.3899 in few weeks. So that will be the target. So my view remains the same as bullish on USD/CAD. And next is USD/Swiss franc. This market is now range and within the Kumo. So like I mentioned before, it's better to wait for the breakout of that resistance 0.9150 and target 0.92 42 and the room of 92 pips or 93 pips to trade. So last week was a doji and it's within the Kumo still. So this week may consolidate. So this is in the long-term view. Once the market breaks the Kumo, I think it reaches 0.9242. So USD Swiss franc is bullish. So overall, as far as I see this market in terms of this technical perspective, USD seems to be really strong. And next is AUD USD. This pair is now bearish. Yeah, it's in the P wave, and like I mentioned last week, looks like the market is heading towards the support of the P wave, and it actually went down last week, and this week I think it touches the support of the P wave. And we have a room of about 100 pips to trade still, so I'm still biased. Again, this is AUD USD, so when USD is continuously strong, then this market goes bearish, and most likely it's gonna happen this week. So I think, yeah, this market is bearish in the very short term. And next is AUD JPY. AUD JPY has been consolidating for the last 5 weeks, but the price has been nicely supported by the Tenkan Sen, the blue Tenkan Sen. It never broke the Tenkan Sen, so far it's bullish. And I think eventually it breaks 100.13 and then it can reach to 102.85. So AUD JPY is bullish in the long term. Okay, and next is AUD CAD. So this market is completely range, so no trend. The price within the Kumo and future Kumo is just twisted and very tiny and small, and Chikou span touching, so no trend, no trace. And AUD Swiss franc has been also range. It's within the Kumo. So I was waiting for the breakout of the resistance last week, 0.5992, but it didn't happen. Instead, it retraced all the way to Kijun Sen. So now this is completely range. So I simply take out all these lines and monitor every week. Most likely no trade on AUD Swiss franc this week. And next is CAD JPY. So CAD JPY is bullish, and it's about to break the resistance of 112.48. And once it does, the target is 116.85, and CAD JPY can be one of the best pairs this week. So I mark light blue on this one. So yeah, I will actively monitor CAD JPY and look for opportunities this week. And next is CAD Swiss franc. The market has been continuously range, no trend and no trace. The future Kumo is becoming so tiny and thin. So this tells that the market is losing the momentum. So it seems like it has been resisted by the Senko span A, and seems like it's going bearish. But because future Kumo is very tiny, I think it takes like 1 or 2 months for this market to really go bearish. So most likely it consolidates for the next couple of weeks and see which way the market goes. So I come back this market next Sunday, so most likely no trade this week. And finally, Swiss franc JPY. This market is still bullish, and so it looks like it didn't break the Kijun Sen. I was actually waiting for the Kijun Sen breakout this week, and so that the target will be down 439 pips, which is 160.10. But last week closed with the bullish bar and closed above the Tenkan Sen, and Chikou span closed above the candles too. So this is now still bullish in the range. So I take out these lines now and I wait for the breakout of the resistance. Or I go in the market before the breakout of the resistance of 171.83 so that once the market breaks happens really, it goes fast and up. So yeah, let's see if it goes bullish continuously or not this week. So that was my analysis among the Forex market. So now let me cover gold, XAUUSD. So gold has now becoming very interesting because it's been bullish also. And Kumo is now becoming thicker. So that means this is continuously bullish. So it has reached the round number of 2400 and my view is bullish and I think it reaches to 2500. So that is my target and I continuously look for buying opportunities. And in terms of the price action, now this one is called inside bar. So this is showing inside bar. So especially once the inside is broken bullish, I think there's a higher chance that the market reaches 2500. So you can wait for the breakout of 2431.9 and expect the price reaches 2500, or I would enter trade within the week this week before the break of 2431.9 so that once it really breaks, I expect bigger reward. So let's see. If I have some buying opportunities on gold, I will be taking a trade this week. So to me, it's bullish continuously. Okay, next is WTI. WTI last week was retracing, but overall it's bullish still. And the price is still above the Tenkan Sen. And now I think it's now consolidating. So it broke the Tenkan, it's above the Tenkan Sen, but broke this inside bar. So in this case, I take out the up arrow and I think the market consolidates for a while and eventually goes bullish. In the long term, it's bullish, but in the short term, it's range. And future Kumo is also very tiny and thin. So that means this is losing the momentum. It's becoming less volume or less momentum in the market. And Chikou span touching also. So that means this is still range. Okay, so next let me move on to indices. So first, Nikkei 225, it has been massively down and Kijun Sen is flat. So looks like after the breakout of the Tenkan Sen, it's going down Kijun Sen. Nikkei target is 35,808. So yeah, in the short term, it's now bearish. And Dow Jones has been also bearish too. And the price broke the Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen is completely flat. So the target is now 36,144.5. So Dow Jones is continuously bearish. And last week was doji. So if the doji breaks bearish, which is 37,236, then most likely the price drops down to the Kijun Sen. And Nasdaq is also bearish. Yeah, again also after the breakout of the Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen being completely flat, so target is now 16,260. And S&P 500 also bearish. It's retracing too, broke the Tenkan Sen last week, and target is now on 46.92. So this is called the Kijun Sen retracement strategy. After the market breaks the Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen flat, then the price tends to be attracted to the flat Kijun Sen. So it looks like so far last week and this week, and for the next couple of weeks, looks like it's been retracing. Okay, next is Euro stocks. Euro stocks, after the market reached V target, now it's retracing, and technically speaking, it closed below the Tenkan Sen. So this one also, the target is now on the weekly Kijun Sen, which is 45.55. So to me, it's also bearish. And FTSE 100, this one is not bearish. It's not retracing because the price is still above the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and last week the market was supported by the Tenkan Sen, so looks like it's bullish still. So there's a potential breakout of 8043.4, and once it breaks, the next target will be the run numbers, so that will be 8100. So let me just mark that level and continue to monitor the chart. Okay, and next is CAC France. CAC France has been bullish too after reaching end target, and now it's retracing. But again, just like FTSE 100, the price is above the Tenkan Sen still, and it's been supported by the Tenkan Sen last week. So still it's bullish, and it can reach the next targets. So CAC France remains bullish to me, and German 40 is now bearish. Yeah, this one, it broke the Tenkan Sen, so it's going down Kijun Sen. So the target on this one will be 16,617. So it's bearish. And here's Nifty chart. Nifty chart is also now bearish. It has been bullish, but last week the market closed below the Tenkan Sen. So there's a chance that it continues bearish down to 20,791. So Nifty is now consolidating to bearish. But if the market comes above the Tenkan Sen again, then this market may continuously bullish. But so far, there's a potential retracement from here. That's a Nifty chart. And Australia 200, this market is now retracing too. Kijun Sen flat, and the market broke the Tenkan Sen, so now it's going down 73.27 level. So yeah, and the next one, the last one is Hansen Index. Hansen has been range. There is no direction. Kumo is now flat, and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen are twisted bullish, but the price below the Tenkan Sen, so this is so far its range. In terms of the price action, it's bearish because the previous support is now becoming resistances. So looks like the market is now testing the resistances, and it could go down this way too still. So yeah, let's see how far, which way the market goes after this. Most likely it ranges. It ranges for a couple of weeks or months, then eventually goes bearish is my analysis. Okay, and finally, let me cover Bitcoin, BTC USD. Okay, so here is a Bitcoin, and this is a weekly time frame, and so far it's bullish. Weekly shows it's bullish. Now Senko span A is up, and Kijun Sen is also up. Tenkan Sen is up, and the price is above the Tenkan Sen. And last week, the market was supported by the Tenkan Sen, so there's a good chance that the market continuously bullish, and it can reach 80,000. That will be the next target. So this is a potential new N wave continuously. So Bitcoin seems to be bullish so far. Okay. So, oh, I see one comment from Susan. Can you please take a further look at Bitcoin analysis 4-hour daily weekly? Okay. I do cover the 4-hour daily weekly time frames on Monday's weekly forecast. And since you are the graduate, you can check the Monday's forecast on the membership. But as far as I see, the weekly chart is bullish. So yeah, in terms of the daily 4 hours, that situation may be different. You may see some retracement signals, but as far as a weekly chart is bullish. So let me do the analysis tomorrow and get more details on the daily or the 4-hour time frames. So that covered the whole analysis on my watch list. So now let me cover news. All right, so let's see. So, okay, let me see. So we are towards the end of April now. Okay. Okay, so in terms of the news, let me click this week and click apply. Okay, so let's see. All right, so tomorrow on Monday 22nd April, we have, hold on, let me see. We have no big news. Yeah, no big news. And the day after Tuesday 23rd, we have news in PMI reports in Germany and Euro. So this can impact the market. So PMI in Euro, be careful on Tuesday. And also the PMI report in UK too, and the US. So better be careful on Tuesday. We have lots of big news. On Wednesday 24th, we have CPI in Australia, and that's it. And Thursday 25th, we have a GDP annualized in the US. And also, oh yeah, that's it. And Friday 26th, we have a CPI in Japan and rate decision monetary policy in Japan and BOJ press conference. So this coming Friday, we may see some announcement or indication from BOJ in terms of intervention. So let's watch out on Friday about that. And later on, there will be consumption expenditures in the US, and that's it. So to summarize, this week we have to watch out on Tuesday PMI reports in the US and UK and Euro, and also most likely high impact ones could be CPI in Australia. This can also impact the market on Wednesday. And let's see, yeah, GDP annualized could be impacting too in the US on Thursday. And I don't think CPI report itself in Japan won't impact the market, but policy meeting and press conference of BOJ, better watch out. And in terms of these core personal consumption expenditures in the US on Friday, I don't think this will impact the market, but it's better to watch out anyways. But yeah, so yeah, watch out on Tuesday. PMI reports, and also on Thursday, technically Friday morning, BOJ announcements. Okay, so let's see. All right, so that covered the whole topic for today. So let me check some comments. Okay, again, thank you very much for joining today. If you liked it so far, please press the like button if you leave, that would be great. And please subscribe, because the goal for my YouTube channel is now achieve 100k subscribers. So if you can help me, that would be great. Okay. Yeah, so gold is now bullish continuously. Yes. Okay, Ichimoku says, is time cycle a decisive factor in whether or not you would enter a trade? No. I don't enter trades or decide whether I enter trade or not based on time cycles. So I don't, yeah, it's not the case. Okay, USDPLN. Okay, let me check that one. I think I have checked that long ago, but let me check now. USDPLN. Let's see. Okay, this has been consolidating and now it's still bearish because the price is below the Kijun Sen. And the market has been resisted by 4.06439. So it's bearish. Yeah, and Chikou span below the candles. So that means sellers are dominant and buyers are losing the market. So especially last week was a pin bar, and if this week, if there's a pin bar breakout happens, then I think price may drop down continuously. So yeah, the market is to me bearish. And future Kumo is also bearish too. So in the long term, it's also bearish. Ichimoku Trader says, Kay, will you tell Keifu and the new lessons of Ichimoku in this community? And if so, when will you start? I'm really looking forward to beginning of the new year. Yeah, I will be sharing the Keifu in KTS Academy and the GTS members. And in the future, I think I will share that in this YouTube. But first, I will share that in KTS Academy and also the GTS graduate groups. Keifu is the Ichimoku original candlestick patterns. And I never seen this information out there in English or even Japanese. It's so rare. So I think I will be the first one to share this knowledge in the world in English. Okay, Dan says, hi Kay, for what period of time do you hold positions open on average? In average, I would say I keep holding the trade for, I would say 4 to 6, 7 hours. Yeah. Recently, the markets are not really trending stably, so my holding position hours are a bit short. Yeah, okay. Ko says earlier on the Friday, Swiss franc and JPY 15-minute time frame went up sharp and back to lower trend at the same time. Right. And then chart pattern trend is very similar ways. Not sure if both currencies often related. Yeah, Swiss franc and JPY, they are oftentimes relating together. So yeah, they can move together too. Right. Yes. Ivan says, okay, do you day trader or swing trader? I am more intraday. Day to swing trader. Both. In between. Day to swing. And it depends on how long the market continues trend. If it continues trend for few hours, then I become an intraday trader. But if the trend continues for a few weeks, then it becomes a swing trading style. So depends on how long the trend continues, my holding position hours become change. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Susan. Thanks for joining. And Spoon, good to see you. And Principals, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. Tony Gold, good to see you too. All right. My Ichimoku settings. Yeah, my Ichimoku settings is default. 9, 26, 52, and 26. It's a default setting. I used to change a lot. I used to change these numbers just to try and see if which one works the best. But I found the original default setting works the best. And that's why I'm using the original settings. Yes. Musa says, what is EV technique? Oh, EV, these are the targets. When I introduce these targets on one of these markets, I think it was on one of the indices, I thought. These EVN are the target, Ichimoku targets. These are called price theory. And I teach this also at the KTS Academy membership. Okay, Costa, thank you for joining. Oh, thank you very much for the reminding the like button. Thank you very much. Okay, Charles says D40 bearish and CAC bullish doesn't make sense. These markets tend to move the same way. In fact, all the indices. Right. So what I mean by these is the current market momentum. So Germany 40 is now it's bearish because it broke the Tenkan-sen. So that means there's higher chance that this market goes down continuously and faster than CAC France. CAC France, on the other hand, is still above the Tenkan-sen, so it could be bounce and goes up or range. So that means I don't think it goes down soon. So I think Germany 40 goes down first, then CAC France may follow downtrend. Yeah, that's what I mean by bullish bearish in terms of Ichimoku way. It's not about the trend, it's about the momentum of the market. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you very much for joining. Good to see you. Okay, Felix says, I have a question about Donchan channel. Yeah, I don't use Donchan, so I'm not really sure. I thought Donchan is more closer to Ichimoku, but I think I tried that long time ago, but I forgot about Donchan channel. And now I'm not using, so I'm not really sure about that. Okay, so now I think I finished the live. So yeah, again, thank you very much for joining, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And but looks like the markets are now active, and I think the markets are start to be trending now. So yeah, we can be more active in trading. And once we have some new trends, always, follow the new direction. Never go against the major direction is, I think, the biggest lesson I learned from my trading journey for the last 10 years. After I became a trend follower, my performance became much better, my stress level became much lower, and I can just take a relax and be in the market and enjoy the life at the same time. And that's basically what I share in my YouTube, in also my communities. So I wish you be a trend follower also, and together with Ichimoku, it works really well. Yes, oh Susan, thank you very much for your comment. Investing in your course was the best decision I made when I started to learn trade crypto, and your continued support and mentorship is invaluable. Thanks, Kay. You're welcome. It's been my pleasure to have you in my community, and we keep in touch. Thank you very much. And also, thank you very much for everyone whoever watches this YouTube live stream or videos. And I hope you continue to learn and become a non-losing trader. So, yeah, until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now, everyone. またね. Thank you very much.